Hello friends and welcome back for episode 17 of our Rogue Legacy Let's Play. I am so happy to come back and show you another episode. This is so much fun. Let's get right into things. I don't even want to start with the usual drawn out little beginning here. We're just going to go right into the castle. We're going to head our way into the darkness and hopefully come out with a real good run. I know last time didn't go as well as I would have hoped. We had a few okay runs, a few rather okay runs in fact, but nothing that's really going to make or break, you know, our progression forward in the series. Things have been decidedly lukewarm. But I'd like to raise temperatures up to the level that they are where in the room that I'm recording this in, if possible. Honestly, I'm starting to wonder about that. It's not even a particularly hot day. I mean, it's 80-something Fahrenheit, so it's warm. It's not, you know, it's not cold by any means, but I am freaking hot here anyway. And I'm starting to think it's just my body responding to the fact that I'm doing commentary. I just, like, raised the internal core temperature of my body somehow. I'm not sure why or how, but maybe I've discovered some sort of special attribute that exists within the pituitary gland or something. Honestly, there's a lot of mystifying things about Let's Playing that I'm coming to learn. In the last couple of days, I've come to this conclusion that maybe doing Let's Play commentary might help cure migraine headaches. I don't know. It seems like that's a possibility as I find myself up here in the Maya. I do occasionally suffer from mild to severe headaches, not all the time, but enough times that sometimes it can get in the way of doing things like recording. And the other day that actually did happen, and I had to force myself to record my indie impressions for the episode that was called Walk. And it was very unfortunate that the audio ended up being a little bit weird with that episode, but I actually ended up, by the end of the episode, having almost little to no headache, and I was having a real hard time when I started. So I'm sort of wondering if maybe you're, like, realigning the patterns in your brain waves to be able to, like, focus on thinking in a linear fashion. You're unscattering what's going on in your head, and maybe that somehow helps to calm the tumultuous behavior that is a migraine. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I don't know anything about that sort of thing, but it just seems like that might be possible, because I know for a fact when I started, I was in a good degree of pain. By the time I finished, I felt okay. You know, I wasn't perfect, I wasn't completely cured, but I felt like I could actually go ahead and record more, which seemed really strange to me. And I'm actually in a similar position right now, so if I end up getting incredibly scattered, I don't know, that may be my brain refusing to acknowledge the fact that I want to force it down that path, maybe? Anyway, let's talk about Rogue Legacy. It's a game where you wander around in castles, and you get killed by giant green Hulk Knights sometimes. That is not my goal. I want to barbarian my way through this castle, in fact. I would love to Maya my way, actually, out of all my problems and whatever ails me. And I would like to stop letting this guy turn around and Mega Man his way through my sword. I'm not interested in that. When I say Mega Man, I'm talking about those dudes with the shields that turn around a lot. And please, for the love of all that is holy, please stop putting all the stuff behind walls that I can't get through. I understand we're supposed to have, like, spells that shoot through walls, or we're supposed to be, like, super tiny so we can fit through things. Whatever reason, I don't seem to ever have that going for me. I know I have the choice to pick things that would probably fall into line with that sort of behavior, but for some reason I just don't go there. Anyway, we've reached a dead end. We are almost to 2,500 gold. This has so far already been an okay run. If I can get to 5k, that is where I would be happy. That's where things would start to become copacetic. And, oh, we've got a skittering wolf who's real angry and jumps right at my face. Really wasn't expecting that, but it was his own downfall. He did not think things through and went right at those spikes like a big dingo. I mean, he may literally be like a big dingo. I don't know. Maybe he is dingo-like. Oh, skittering wolf again. We've got a double skitter here in this room. Moving on, we've got a take no damage challenge. What's above? Okay. We've got... Oh, alright. I know when to hold him and when to fold him sometimes, and that was a case of folding him, and so was that. And please don't mistake... Alright, I can't seem to attack down when I'm flying, so I need to really acknowledge that attribute. Nope, let's just take damage instead and just screw that whole idea. Yeah, you need to be careful. Sometimes, and I don't know if this has actually been the case necessarily, it might have just been a mistake or something, or maybe somebody's Flash player, but there have been instances, or one instance in particular that I can think of, where somebody said that there was a bit of audio-to-video desync, and if that's the case, then let me know with a timestamp, like put a number that I can quantify and go look up But I believe that so far we have not been afflicted by that horrible thing. It's the bane of all Let's Plays, to be honest with you, and if I run into audio and video desync, it's probably the thing that most frustrates me ever. Like, that is probably the worst thing that can happen. This is a horrible place to be. So yeah, I mean, let me know if that's the case, but a lot of times I think it may just be that I am delayed in my speech. Oh, man. Sometimes I say things a little bit after because of the fact that I'm speaking, and it comes across like I may actually just have a little bit of lag in my video or something. Anyway, this has been going around in circles for a while. Let's just kill these guard bot. Oh, no, I can't anymore. Oh, and we got a Doomtrit who wants to give me crap, of course. He's probably going to end up killing me. Can I... be careful, be careful. Okay. There's a whole stack of gold here if I could just not die. Alright, I'm okay with this. 35, 36, and I am one hit away from death, and I have no MP. This guy's going to turn around and one-shot me. I don't even think I can reach him in time. Let's go back, see if there's a better direction to head in. Oh, it's way out of the way. I gotta go all the way back to the left and down. I'm sure I'll step on some spikes on my way over. This is a pretty annoying spot to be in, actually. Objective already failed. No problem. Alright, moving on. We just have like about 200,000 less spikes in this castle. I think it would be a much more child-proofed way to place your architecture. You know, if children were to live in this castle, they would all be impaled, like, within moments of spawning into this world. Okay, yep, alright, down. Wait for it. Critical, and wait for it, up. Alright, this is gonna put me where? Oh, okay, the boss room gives me a little bit of HP back. Oh, actually a significant amount of HP. I may have a little bit of life left in me yet. And we may even reach our coveted 5,000 gold total. Journal entry number 22. I sit here, making my final preparation. All that lays between me... Is it lays or lies? Lays makes potato chips. Between me and the lord of this castle is the golden doors. There is nervousness in my... Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not how you say it. There is a nervousness in my body that I cannot quell. Is this fear or fear-sightement? Oh, okay. Well, maybe we're just having fun anyway. All I know is that my journey is finally reaching an end. Imagine you found this, like, old English journal written in, like, all proper grammar, and then there's a word like fear-sightement. Like, wow, you're a trailblazer in the literary arts. I have almost forgotten why I entered this castle in the first place, but I remember now. I have bested my siblings. I will save the king and leave this castle a greater man than when I entered. My family will get the honor they so rightfully deserve. Now I enter the throne room. So I suppose the knight at the very beginning that we played as when we first started the game with nostalgia goggles on, that might have been the knight that we're recounting with these journals. I don't know how on earth I'm supposed to do anything about this room. Anything I do is going to result in me taking massive damage, unless I had some kind of screen-clearing move, which I don't think I do. If I could just get a little bit more gold, I think all will be well. 47, 48. What's this room about? We've got spikes all across the floor. Doom trait. A little worried. Alright, I'm just gonna go right through all of that mess. Is this gonna be one of those portraits that wakes up and kills me? It's highly likely. I can't talk to it, right? Yeah, I can't hit up on it, so that means it's almost definitely going to attack me. Yep. Alright, Salos, level 60. It's a little scary to me. Oh, jeez. You guys are tough. One more hit. And I am dead. Alright. I mean, somehow managed to make it through that. I'm not sure why or how. I'm gonna go back for that gold because I am absolutely greedy as hell. There we go. Now, how would you get out of this jam at this point? I mean, we're pretty much... we're at a severe impasse. I have one hit from death. Pretty much anything that would hit me would be enough to kill me. There don't seem to be too many more areas that I can go to that would yield much of use. So maybe we'll teleport back to the entrance and hopefully find some way to find a room that maybe I could get some health out of. I don't know. Wow, why did I not get this? Oh, we got... I didn't even, like, go through this room, apparently. That should die in one hit, alright. Pick up that gold. 5128. I don't think that's enough still. Just keep wandering back and forth for a while. We should get all of these items down. Okay, cool. A a little bit more every time. Wow, that didn't kill me. Okay. To the right. This little guy, nothing to worry about. Oh, okay, let's really not take stupid damage. This is like the last thing I need. Because I could just discover a pile of chicken somewhere and all will be well. Nothing like wall chicken to help you out of a jam. Unless you're scared of chicken, in which case it may just run at you. In which case, you'd be terrified. Can you imagine if you sat down to dinner one time, you had a nice Thanksgiving turkey or something, and the thing just got up and started running at you? That would be the scariest thing ever. Journal number 23. I never knew what treasure lay in this castle. I only knew that it would cure the king. Who could have suspected it would be the Fountain of Youth? I expected a monster to greet me at the dais, foe of unimaginable strength. I imagined it would take all my strength to best him. But when I entered the castle, I saw my father, the king, sitting atop the dais. It is dais, right? Or dais? Could be dais, with goblet in hand. I know I've read this word before. For some reason, it eludes me today. I knew all was lost. He would never die, and I would never be heir. Oh, the plot thickens. There are no words to express what I feel. Apparently there are, because you just wrote them down, like, absolutely, literally, in a journal, where I just read it. .com/r/let's play. Back over here, we're gonna head over to other journeys through the castle, other junctions. Some words you can use in different ways that are almost the same word, but they are not. It's very strange. Literary arts, like I said before. Oh, we've got a fairy chest opportunity. Take no damage. I'd love to get through this. We would all appreciate a little victory like this, I'm sure. Wait for those to oh no! No, I was so close. I was guaranteed that one in my head. Oh, I can't believe I lost it on that. So dumb. Alright, let's go down. Also, anybody that's been upset that maybe I've passed up a treasure chest or something, you know, my apologies. I don't mean to ever do that. And I'm sorry if you find it frustrating, but at the same time, please do keep in mind, doing commentary while playing often leaves a little bit of a blank spot, like a blind spot, I guess is the right way to look at it in your gameplay. If you haven't tried it, give it a shot. It's often more challenging than it might seem. Even if you just happen to be sort of babbling about whatever jumps into your head, you are leaving an opportunity for, you know, your perspective to go unchecked. If I was fully concentrating on things, I would be looking over every surface, I would be checking, I'd be double checking, I would be triple checking, check. Yeah, if you've seen the video, I know. Shout out to that. Yeah, anyway, I'm just saying it's harder than you might expect, so, just keep that in mind, that's all. Not upset. You have every right to be frustrated if that's the case, but, like, if you write in a comment, like, oh, I'm frustrated, do it better, or something, like, I'll try, but I can't really make any promises. Alright, so we've reached our goal. We're at 6,000. We definitely have enough gold now to buy the child mixer-upper, which is the main thing that I wanted out of this run. We may even get up to 7k, which would be awesome as well. If I could get some more equipment, that would be ideal. I would love to really start exploring into some of the higher tiers. I am starting to wonder a little bit about the balance of some of the equipment load-outs, that maybe we were supposed to only get to the end of the tiers, like in New Game Plus Plus or something, because the speed that they're being doled out happens to be quite slow. At least that's what I've noticed. Random Teleporter, you seem like a pretty good call to me. Let's go. 267 health. Oh, alright, well, way to be boring, Random Teleporter. I was trying to give you a chance to spice things up. Let's head down. I think maybe it's time... Oh, another one of these. Oh, this is an interesting one. So I have to... Alright, this actually, it seems like it would be pretty easy until you realize there are both spikes and these bookshelves, which are going to actually hook me onto them once I step on them. So I have to jump over and then immediately go back down and then immediately jump again. And the pacing at which this is going on is quite frantic. And also be moving forward, because I can't stand in one place for any one time. If there were not spikes at the bottom, I think this could be much more manageable. Alright, so I'm gonna fall again, move forward, jump. This is giving me a headache just thinking about it. Let's give it a shot. Oh, okay, and the other fireball also hits you through there, which I didn't actually acknowledge. That was pathetic. Fully aware of that. Feel free to call me out on it. But the fact that I lampshaded, hopefully you understand. I know already. Completely pathetic. At least it didn't cost me a whole ton of health. I feel a little better about that. I know I should probably mine the forest. I'm actually thinking about doing that instead. I think it might be a better use of our time and energy. Let us head to the right before I waste all my health again. I have a good chance of actually recovering if I head to the forest, whereas if I head down below, we're just sort of guaranteeing a quicker end to the run, which I'd really rather not do. Really, my greatest pleasure is just to relish in these runs where I can get like close to 10k, if that's something that we might be able to manage. I feel like it might be, actually, provided things keep going at the rate that they're going and I don't start losing a whole bunch of health in one move. So we've reached the forest area, we've got a little bit more health to dole out, and back to the bottom. I just want to finish exploring the castle because I had a feeling there might be something like this chest that happens to be sitting right here. Rocks to the chest. Alright, chairs killed, potions gotten. Didn't really need that potion at all. I haven't used my Foos shout at all either. I should probably acknowledge that at some point, because I know how much you guys love it when I press the Y button. It is something that I think about every now and then and immediately dismiss, only because I just absolutely love to piss you guys off. It's all I think about when I go to bed at night. What can I do? What can I put into one of my videos that can make me just really alienate my viewer base? No, I don't do that. I promise I don't do that. I'm just kind of silly sometimes. I forget stuff, and I get distracted. Many track mind, and all of them are going at the same time. All the tracks, I mean, at any given moment, I have... It's like if you've ever watched those people that mix TV shows, like live TV, where they have 200 different camera viewpoints and they're switching between them live, whichever one has the best shot. My head works like that sometimes. I see all these different angles, and sometimes I get overwhelmed by how many angles there are to go in, and I just avoid all of them, and I end up completely silent. You ever had that feeling? It's a little frustrating. You get, a little too hyperactive, maybe. It's not really like that all the time, but sometimes it is. It's a little frustrating. Alright, so, back to the game at hand. I'm just going to be pushed backward forever, apparently. The knockback time on those dudes needs to be tuned, like, hardcore. Slime, do not do it. Oh, I can't even hit those. So yeah, when you hit the shield on these guys, it purposely, like, pushes you back for a really long time. It should be, like, 1 second's worth of that, not, like, 20. It's not really 20. It's probably, like, 6 or 7, which is way too much anyway. Oh, I still can't hit those with the daggers, even though I just said that. Have we ever determined what these little flashlight, flashy, bulby things are in the background? I have no idea. These timey-wimey, jumbly-wumblies. Let's move to the left. Oh, another boss room. Rewards with... Oh, no, don't want to teleport, just want the gold, thank you. Wouldn't mind the health as well. To the right and upward. Yeah, I think the forest is actually a great place for me to be. You were right. I feel like I'm right at home here. There's a good chance that I'm actually going to live for a while, and I can even get lots of gold out of it, because it's actually not too cheap here. The chests seem to be quite rewarding as well. Let's just time this well. Just walk in lockstep with each one of these firing. Oh, the pattern just got weird there. Could probably just run through it. There we go. Didn't really need to take it one movement at a time, but wanted to be thorough, I suppose. Those archers really put their whole back into it, don't they? Whenever they fire off a shot, they're like, alright, I'm going to put every little bit of dexterity I have into firing this arrow. And if you don't like it, I don't give a hoot, because I'm a skeleton. I don't even have bones or muscle. I don't even have bones, yeah. A skeleton with no bones. No bones about it. It would be the weirdest thing you've ever imagined. Skeletons don't have muscles or ligaments, yet they often can walk, and I always wonder how that works. I suppose it's magic, but magic, if you think about it, like if you go through the way ninjas work, they like to make things look like magic, but all they are just magicians in the format that we know magicians to be, where they use misdirection. That's what, like, smoke bombs are about. But skeletons apparently use magic as well, but I don't understand the mechanisms that they have to use their magic. I mean, maybe it's some kind of, like, David Blaine shit? Maybe they have, like, 3,000 million mirrors that are actually hiding all their ligaments and muscles? And if that's the case, what's up with their skin? They don't have any skin. Like, how do they prevent some sort of disease that preys on their immune systems and, you know, corrupts their white blood cells and all of that? Skeletons are a real mystery. I think someone should write a book about, like, the physiology of skeletons and how they exist. I'd love to see some sort of theory craft about, like, what it is that explains in some sort of, like, scientific terms what skeletons actually mean. Do you get what I'm saying? This is really weird. I've kind of gotten off on the weirdest tangent ever, and I have no idea where I'm even going with it. But I'm curious. I'm curious about the physiology of skeletons. That's it. That's all I have to say. I'm pretty sure you could apply that sort of logic to lots of things. Like, they've explained away, you know, in so many words, the science behind dragons and, like, how they're able to store the intense heat in their, like, lava bladder or whatever. By the way, I have 11,000 gold. That makes this definitively the best run that we've ever had experienced on this. Oh, we got all the angry objects again going at us in the Maya here. Oh man. What other crazy creatures are there that we can explain the physiology of? I don't think there are too many, actually. Like mermaids? I mean, we have all sorts of tales about why they exist, but we don't have any things that are like, here's a definitive explanation. Like, oh, there was a mutation that occurred in this genome, which resulted in, you know, the fish legs, or fish, you know, it's not fish leg. Fish don't have legs. Well, some fish do, maybe. They have sort of legs. They have fins. They have fish tails. Do mermaids have legs? Do you consider that the tail or the legs? I don't think it really matters. Then we'll just get into that whole discussion about, like, top half spider, bottom half spider. I don't know. The top half spider is pretty much the worst idea ever. I mean, who wants top half spider? It's just real bad news. Anyway, stay tuned to the NLSS for more random nonsensical babbling. This is the kind of humor we purvey on a regular basis. I've fallen victim to it. No, I'm kidding. I actually really... I love irreverent crap like that. It's just the most fun thing ever. You just be yourself, have a great time, and just let your mind flow and wander into whatever crazy corridors it happens to wander into. Oh man, Fireball City. I see your Fireball City. I raise it, Dagger City. Skull City. We've been there. I'm really nervous about fighting all the bosses on New Game Plus. If they're gonna be as hard as they were on the first run, if they balance them to be, like, way harder, I don't know, like, if I'm gonna be able to do it. I'll give it a shot, though. I certainly won't give up, I'll tell you that. Not like me in Super Mario 3 Race, my goodness. Biggest scumbag in the universe. So, where are we on the map here? What haven't we revealed? We need to go back to the bottom right corner, I suppose. What are we gonna turn this run into? What is the end result? How far are we gonna take this gold? Oh, have I killed these yet? This might be a little Pokemon find here. You got a rare Wingull. A shiny Wingull, I should say. Let's just waste some of our MP, because I really want to just destroy the crap out of these dudes. Oh, they are not going down without a fight, I'll tell you that much. Alright, we did it. Now what do we get as a reward? We get... Oh, we get a recipe, a blueprint, a sage cape. That's not what I wanted, to be honest with you. Not the best thing ever, but I'll take it. One less thing to find ever later. And people seem to forget, like, if I pass up a chest or I miss something, it's not like I'm just not gonna get it. You know, this stuff all comes around in the end. Like karma, I suppose. Maybe there is a heart of the Rogue Legacy cards, so to speak. And the game wants you to get certain things at certain times, you know? Maybe there is a troll engine at play. I really want that piece of gold without taking damage. Yes! I am victorious, and we are just going to break into 1,300 gold at any moment now. Oh, I'm feeling so good about that. 1,300 gold! Fairy chest. Oh, I hate this one. I've seen it, I've done it, I've always lost at it. Shouldn't even be all that bad. And we did it. Okay, wonderful news. We've got a bounty rune for the helm. I believe that would be the gold find one? Maybe I'm mistaken, but I think that's what it is. So does that mean we've... No, we've got a little bit more of the forest left to explore down on the bottom right. Let us make our way over there, and I apologize if I missed any secrets or chests or anything. I should probably spend a moment and look through the map. I don't think I have. I've been trying to be pretty careful. I mean, I see lots of little areas that I can't make my way through because, you know, too big. There we go, alright. Grab that. Stand on that. I really like getting the gold out of those vines and also not dying at the same time. It's pretty much the best feeling. Okay, I know this pattern. This is the one where the fireballs keep coming down. I just keep jumping between. There must be some significance to those little firefly things. Maybe I can, like, grapple onto them. But there's been so many at times. Like, way more than I think would be useful for anything. Maybe I can use them for something? Maybe they give me, like, magic or I have no idea. Somebody must know. Or maybe they're just decorative. It's possible. Alright, that was a pretty easy room. Totally worth doing, so it only took a moment. Got a bunch of gold out of it. Not a fan of these rooms, per se. They don't really have much going on in them. Just a few enemies, and a lot of stuff I can't ever reach, which just makes me frustrated. Skittering wolf in a box. It's the worst birthday present I've ever gotten, to be honest. You know, if you're gonna get me a birthday present, I would much prefer, like, a game on Steam. Skittering wolf in a box is just like, oh, is it gonna jump? Yup. That's pretty much how that always goes. You think you found a new best friend? You think he's gonna be with you till the end? No, he just jumps, bites your face. Really hate that guy. Piranhas are not so bad when they're miniature. I don't mind those. I actually wouldn't mind some sort of carnivorous plant. You know, if we're gonna go that route. See that pro strats? It's not even like any kind of grammar, but did you see it? That pro strats. Alright, dodging fireballs, dodging spikes. I think we're about to reach the end of the forest in a moment, which means there literally is only one place for us to go at this point. Well, have I missed parts of the Maya? I may be able to still farm the Maya. Yeah, I'm really digging the forest today. Oh, we got a nice chest over here. Let's see what this one has in it. Another blueprint, Ranger Cape. Have we finished the Ranger set? I feel like we must be getting close. So, map time. Let's explore. What haven't we looked at? There are a few bonus rooms that I can't do anything with. The Maya is completely explored, actually, isn't it? No, there's one point to the top left. So if I can make my way over to a teleporter, I suppose I could head back. Oh, no, there's one more point in the forest I missed. So left, 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 down, right. Got it. Let's try that out. I'd be pretty thrilled if we could, like, completely explore every room in the castle. My completionism sensor is tingling right now. Don't take that the wrong way. Alright, down and to the right. Forgot we hadn't finished exploring this area. This guy's gonna be a huge D-hole. There we go. And that's fine. Alright, moving on. One little eyeball in a room by itself is nothing to worry about at all. To the right, we've got... this is the first room that I often tend to run into in the castle, I believe. This just seems sort of like a waste of time. There's nothing really here at all. We've got necklace ponyta, or headless ponyta, headless horse. Oh, does it neigh at the end? I don't think I've ever noticed that. That's even creepier. You know, if it neighs, it doesn't even have a neck, really, or a head to make a sound out of. I guess it's just, like, vocalizing out of its throat hole. People can do that. I mean, why not? Horses, I guess. You know, really, a scary thing that people never talk about in horror games that needs to be exploited on, like, or not exploited, but, like, capitalized on much more, is the obfuscation of sound. You know, I think we've gone for a lot of really silly tropes that get really pushed too far, but one of them that I think really needs to be explored further is the idea that something that makes a very obvious, tangible sound can't be heard. Now, I want you to stop and think about what the implications are for that before you just dismiss it as going, well, I don't know, that sounds pretty dumb to me. Imagine, if you will, something really demonic and horrifying breaking through a wall, and it's like raining really heavily at the same time. You see this thing happening in front of you, but all you hear is the crazy rain. But you know for a fact that if you could get through the rain, you'd be hearing some horrifying shit happening with that wall, right? Since you can't hear it, there's now this whole level of mystery that is usually reserved for big, scary, black monster creature thing that you can't quite understand lurking in the shadows. All of a sudden, it's auditory on that same sort of grounds. Oh, is it this room? Take no damage. Can I kill this dude? No, I can't. What if I go down here? What's down here? Those rooms often are a sore spot for me, so I'd maybe rather try this one first. Oh, jeez. Yeah, alright. Probably didn't need to do all of that. Don't take more damage, please. Alright, let's get out of here. I know there's a pot. I skipped it. This is gonna be tough. Anyway, hopefully you get what I was going at with the... Oh, it's over. Alright, out, out, get out, get out. It's over. There's not anywhere else to go down here anyway. Yeah, hopefully you get what I was getting at with that whole horror thing. I think that is a very interesting idea that could be done well. Oh, yeah, just completely missed the spikes. Now we're just gonna fall apart in this run for literally no reason, just like lack of will to live, I guess. Oh yeah, oh, there it goes again. My control stick just sort of twisted a little bit. Twist the stick. Alright, let's go up to the top left. Check out the Maya with 87 health. I'm sure that's a real good idea to do. We're gonna go... Where are we gonna go, actually? Where are we gonna go? We're gonna go left, down, down, left. Everything should be pretty clear through here, so I don't have a ton to worry about until... Oh, hello. Until I reach the traps. And there are traps. There will be traps, and there will be blood. That's one thing that these developers could have done if they really wanted to. They could have made this game super bloody. I mean, they did in the fact that there were, like, literally blood balls shooting at us from all directions. But, the killing of enemies is not exactly the bloodiest of things. Alright, you jump there. Kill that. Very nice. We're at 15,000 gold, guys. Are you not? I'm pretty psyched about this. I have gold to spare right now. I could easily get the last gold find, and also, something else on top of it. Skittering Wolf, you do not get close to me. You have lost... Your privileges have been rebuked. Oh no, Mimic, no! Get the gold! Oh, get... Oh, jeez. That was really scary. That one's alive, too. They're all alive. Oh my goodness. That was stressful. Oh, I can't believe I got through that and almost got another 1,000 gold out of it. Alright, so that should be the end of the Maya, correct? I think we've now seen all of the rooms here. That is one fully explored castle, I have to say. So there are a couple more rooms in the actual castle proper that we could go visit. The time for me to get back to it, though, might take a few moments. And actually, that's a real good place to be, if I can. Because I don't think there's anything that can one-shot me in the actual castle. Oh, those are still not welcomed. Where is my teleporter gonna go? Yeah, alright, let's teleport down to the bottom. And then we'll go up a couple of rooms and explore the rest of those little bits and pieces. Oh, I'm kind of psyched to spend my gold on this one. It's gonna be so fun. And I'm gonna end up spending it in like 3 seconds. All the time spent here. It's gonna be... not for nothing, but it's gonna be over before you know it. Oh man, now I'm gonna have the problem of, do I also spend my gold on the gold find, or do I also try to put it into buying that other class? I don't know, I feel like I have another chance to get that class later. This has been a real good run. I'm real happy with it. Just please don't die to like a stupid eyeball, that would just be embarrassing. Or a skeleton bone, for that matter. Oh, that guy could kill me, for sure. Let's head to the right. He's got a little bit more gold over here. 16 to 44. Let me know in the comments, of course. Oh, reach me in time. I don't know where you even are. I got it. Wow, I can't believe I made that. I totally shouldn't have. And didn't die, either. I was just basically going to rush and just end my life as I just ran at it blindly. Let me know if this has been, like, the best run you've seen in one of the Let's Plays that are going on, because I kind of feel like there's a chance it might have been. You know what, I take that back. There's a chance, but it's a pretty slim chance. I'm pretty sure everybody is probably more proficient at this game than I am, or at least doing very well. So, where are we now on the map? I think we're almost done with every single room. No, there's one more big room over to the left, and up. I can get to it from here, provided I don't run into a portrait or spikes. I have 21 health. This is very close to the end, but I don't feel bad about it. Honestly, at this point, I don't. You know, I take it back. I don't even think I would be angry if I died to an eyeball or skeleton. We've fought many foes on our way to this point, and all of them fell before our blade. I really don't want to die here, though. That would be sad. I just want to get through this and see what's on the other side. It's a little chest full of gold. Look at that. All right. So that now puts us in a position where we have explored every single room in the entirety of the castle, aside from the dark area, which still will one-shot me, guaranteed, no matter where I go in it. There is an unopened chest up there, and in a couple places. I have a feeling those are just ones I couldn't reach. I always forget what's what. It'd be nice if they could, like, put that on your map, be like, hey, you couldn't touch that one for this reason or something. A little bit of a Metroidvania type thing, though, for them to do that. So I guess I have to go down, down, baby. Yeah, I'm not doing it. Sorry. 21 health. And will I die to the first thing I even see? No. Alright, I might die to the second thing I even see. There it is. Alright, missiles to the back of the head. It's a pretty epic way to go, I have to say. If you're gonna die to something, getting shot with missiles and then having this amazing portrait of 4 million dead critters is a pretty nice way to go. Lady Henrietta V, you will be remembered. You will go down in infamy as being the most competent warrior that our lineage has produced. So we will miss you, and we will celebrate your name. So we've got a miner, we've got an assassin, we've got a Hokage. Let's do a miner, right? A Spelunkette, rather. A hero for hoarders, yeah. OCD, must clear house, get MP. Alright, I'm cool with that. So 16,000 freaking gold, oh my god, it's so much gold. So I could spend it right now. I could get current, I'll go up to, what, 80% gold find on top of our normal. I think that's the best idea ever. I'm gonna do it. If you get mad at me, I apologize. I never have to have this fight with you guys again. It's over now. And what was this gonna cost again? 5,960 for randomized children to make a new batch of babies. And this one was also the same price. I'm gonna go for the batch of babies right now. I know we went through this gold real fast. I hope you understand. It was for the best. Because now, we are absolutely, like, towards the end of the Rogue Legacy run. We have gotten pretty much everything we need to get. We do have some new capes, which is pretty exciting. Those, 4% crit chance, 4% critical, or 15% crit damage. Real good. 10% gold bonus is also real good. And we've got for runes, what did I get? A gold bonus one? Yeah, I did. Bounty rune for helm. Coins give more gold. Yeah, I really want to do, like, a gold stacking run where I just get all of my bounty runs all put up at the same time, get all my gold find equipped on my character, play as a Spelunkette. Oh, it's going to be good times. Yeah, we're going to have fun with that. Oh, I missed a rune, apparently. Oh, and we've got another vampire rune. We're getting close to having the majority of the runes unlocked. Still a few left to go. The sword runes just have the one left. I think that's the bounty rune, actually. Yep. And that's 4, so that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, right? Out of, I don't know, however many there are here. It seems like we're doing real well. Anyway, we're at 38 minutes-ish for this recording, so we're going to bring things to a close. We will all hail the Sloth God who made all things possible in this run. I'm real happy about it. Gotten some big stuff done today. We'll be randomizing our children when we need to get to that next boss. I'm going to do next run, like, one more farming run maybe, and then we'll just go straight to looking for the boss, just to get an encounter out of the way. Probably won't make it to level 100 in the course of that. If we can possibly put a few more runes into place, maybe find some more armor. I don't know, I think things are going to come together real soon. I don't imagine the main run of this game, the main thrust of the first playthrough is going to wrap up much after episode 20, if that would just be my guess, though, because we're pretty damn close to finishing. I don't know what the last boss is. Maybe the last boss is going to be super hard. Please don't explain it to me. I'd like to find out on my own. I'm just saying, I have a feeling it's going to just take a few runs, maybe an episode of throwing my bodies at it until things sort themselves out. So anyway, thank you so much, guys, for hanging out with me. One of the most tangential episodes, for sure, and hopefully you enjoyed the random banter, because I always have fun when I go on these crazy rants of whatever the hell comes into my mind. Let me know if we had a good time together. I feel like we did. I would just love any positive reinforcement you guys want to throw my way. If you think that a like would be something that I deserve for making this content, that absolutely helps me out. So feel free to do that. Again, only if you think I deserve it. I'm not begging for them or anything. And just let me know in the comments how things are going for you. Any comments on the run, like I asked earlier, if you had a better run, or if you've seen a better run, or what your best run has been. I'm kind of curious to know. I like to put things in perspective, you know? And there's a lot of people playing Rogue Legacy all at the same time. I can't keep tabs on all of them. But that's going to do it, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. I will see you real soon. see you probably tomorrow, actually. So have a lovely night, and I will talk to you later.